the track.
Peace. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you who don't know, it's your boy Vicslanghope. I got another video for y'all, And this one is about, let me tell you how predators move. I'm saying, 'cause this is how predators roll inside a pen. You know what I'm saying? So I made a post. And the post stated that if a dude would take your food in your commissary in jail, trust me, he would take your buns too if it came down to it. A lot of people gonna disagree. A lot of people gonna they're gonna feel like they being personally attacked, because a lot of dudes, they used to steal and rob people at knife point and take stuff from them. But let me tell you how predators move, right? Let me tell you something. Let me give you some game. See, because in prison is like the street, right? It's not that different. It's just confined. You're a little more confined, but people still move the same way. Predators still move like predators, right? And in some cases, to a certain extent, prison and jail forces you to move in a certain way, right? It makes you become a beast in certain type of ways, right? Now, if you're strong, you won't bend to the will, right? You won't become a savage if you're strong. But a lot of people succumb to their environments. We see it in the hood all day. So if people are succumbing to their environment in the hood and joining gangs and selling drugs and tricking and chicks selling their bodies, and we know the byproducts of living in the hood. If people are succumbing to their environment in the hood, you don't think people are succumbing to their environment in prison, in jail? Now, when I said, if a dude is willing to take your stuff, like your food, your commissary, your phone calls, your sneakers, your clothes, people be taking all type of stuff when you go to jail, right? At least it used to be a little bit like that. It kind of changed a little bit, but people still be taking stuff from people, right? If people are willing to go to that extent to survive, you think a dude who wants your buns is not gonna go to that extent if he already went to a certain extent to survive? You think, and who you think are the dudes who are gonna be more prone to take your buns? It's not gonna be the dudes that are soft. It's not gonna be the dudes that is minding their business and it's not on that type of time. It's gonna be, most likely, 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be one of them dudes that took something from you already. Facts. That's a fact. Now, even when you hear some of the stories of these dudes, these notorious dudes in New York State prison, because in other states, this stuff still go down. Dudes are still taking buns in other states. In New York, I don't really know, right? But the reality is this. The dudes that were taking buns, dudes was gangster. Dudes was G'd up. And a lot of times, let me tell you something. See, people are always looking for leverage. It's always about leverage. In the streets, it's the same thing, right? People always want one up on you. It's the same thing in prison. So this is how these predators move, right? This is how these predators, this is how they prey on you, right? Now, they got this thing in jail where dudes play fighting. Not really play fighting, but they will tap you, or they will they'll touch you. It's almost men do that to women too on the outside, right? They do that. They'll touch him, or they'll tap him. Sometimes trying to see how far they can go. They do the same thing to men in prison. They'll tap you, acting play fighting, and the way they will tap you is to see how lackadaisical your body is, or when they'll tap you, they'll see if you move. They basically sizing you up. They watch you, how big you are, how tall, how strong you look. If you work out, they'll watch you. They'll watch you work out. The predators, they'll watch you. Men do this, period, right? Whether they want your buns or not, right? People watch people. They'll watch you. Like if they plan on you and they want to beat you up or they want to take something from you, they watch you. They size you up. If you work out, if you punch the bag in jail, they watch all of that. So this way, by watching you, they know how to attack you. They know how to approach you, right? This is the things that dudes do. So they'll tap you. That's why don't let nobody touch you in jail, man. Don't let nobody play with you any type of way or try to, you know, like, because they're really trying to size up your strength. They're trying to see if when they tap you, if you move, if you go out of your coordinates. That's what they do. That's some of the games that some of these dudes play. And men do it in the street with women too, right? But anyway, yeah, don't let nobody play with you like that. You know, again, if a dude has that in the back of their mind to take somebody's buns, he's most likely gonna go after the dude that is soft, that was getting his commissary taken, that was getting his phone calls taken, that was getting his food taken. He's most likely gonna go after one of them dudes because he already has been violated to a certain extent. He's already been sized up. He's already been looked at as a weak link within the confinement of jail and prison. So this is what I'm trying to say. So a lot of times them dudes, they already have the dudes, they already sized you up. They already took something from you. So now they're like, yeah, of course, he a punk. Like, you know what I'm saying? Man, watch this. You know what I'm saying? So they already got a target, right? Now, of course, some of these dudes that might want to take buns, they might take it from a gangster dude, right? If they really want to fight back, you know, some dudes is weird. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like in the street, right? Dudes be like, yeah, I like a feisty girl. I like a girl that fight back, or a girl that, you know, all that weird stuff. Yeah, you might have some dudes who they might take pride in taking it from somebody who is a gangster too, right? You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, it's a fight. You know what I'm saying? It's just like a tussle. It's like they made them work for it. You know, it's sick. It's a little sick, twisted mind, right? But the point I'm saying is, 9 times out of 10, a dude gonna go after that dude who he already took something from. And this is why it's so important. And again, things have changed in New York State prison, but in other states, this stuff is still going on. So this is why people, you know, people be like, yo, man, don't do certain things when you're going there, because at the end of the day, people are sizing you up. And all I was saying is this: 9 times out of 10, the dudes that succumb to their environment in prison and who are going out of their way to steal clothes, steal underwear, steal commissary, steal certain things, if it came down to it, if those dudes, for whatever reason, or some of them, felt like, you know what, I'm gonna start taking some booty. If they really felt like that, excuse me, they gonna go after them dudes that they already deem that they already weak, that they already not gonna fight for their stuff. And this is why I always tell men, it's so important for you to fight for your stuff. Even if you lose, even if you get beat up, even if you get beat up in the process, somebody gonna know, nah, he gonna fight. You know what I'm saying? He gonna fight for his. You know what I'm saying? Y'all seen Lockdown? That dude went in there. Y'all seen how it went down? That dude, I know it's a movie, but that dude went in there and he was just like, oh, this is beautiful art. This is so nice. This is cute. And he became prey. He became prey because he was being sized up. They probably was already looking at his size. How tall are you? How muscular you look? You know what I'm saying? Then they looking at his demeanor. You know, sometimes, don't get me wrong, sometimes dudes be wrong about the demeanors, right? But for the most part, that's what dudes do. They size you up. Dudes do that in the street. So they definitely doing that in jail. They sizing you up. They looking, if worse came to worse, they already got a plan of execution. That's why I said people are always looking for leverage. They always looking for leverage. So that's all I was trying to say. All I was trying to say is this: that the people who succumb to savage mode when they go to prison, see, because you can go to prison and not succumb to that, right? See, people be trying to tell people all the time, if you go to prison, the prison's gonna make you animal, it's gonna make you this, it's gonna make you that. Some people do become that. A lot of people do become that. But then there's people who don't succumb to that. There's people who stick to their principles. There's people who stick to their morals. There's people who, they like, nah, I'm not going to rob nobody. I'm not going to take from nobody. There's people who I knew people in jail who would get little jobs, right? Maybe I knew a dude that had a job washing dishes, and he used to get paid for it. You know, I knew dudes who used to sell their phone calls. You know what I'm saying? I knew dudes who used to just do certain things, right? Or create little things in jail to sell them to get money. So it's some people who don't succumb to taking and stealing and doing all of that crazy stuff. Just like there's some people who don't succumb to taking booty. But then there's some people who do succumb to the savage lifestyle of the penitentiary. So that's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is this. 9 times out of 10, if a dude gonna become a booty bandit or gonna take some booty, it's gonna be them dudes that succumb or have succumbed to that savage lifestyle of taking stuff from people already. That's all I'm saying. And if somebody's gonna be a victim of these people, it's most likely gonna be somebody who's already had something taken from them. So that's what I was saying. Let me know what y'all think though. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Let me know in the comment section. Am I bugging? Am I tripping? Or is there some truth to what I'm saying? Come on, let's be real. Come on, let me know in the comment section though. Peace.